Good morning, my friends. Today I'm going to have some fun with my husband. So I'm going to surprise my husband in this gorgeous peignoir that I found. I'll tell you all about the peignoir later. Well, I've decided to have a me day today. I'm fresh out of the shower. I scrunched my hair, put it up on top of my head. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, and my husband was asleep the whole time, but he got up about 8 and he did go out. And I usually bring his breakfast out to him while he's out sitting in the garden watching the birds. Hubby and I have been married for 62 years, and I want to see his reaction as I bring him his coffee in my updo, curly updo, and my peignoir. So come on out with me to the garden. We'll bring Moosie some flowers and a cup of coffee, and we'll see what he says or what he remembers about peignoir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, what do you think?
Woo, fantastic.
Nice cup of coffee.
What do you call that?
This is, you don't know what I call this?
It looks like a peignoir.
Very good, Moose. 62 years ago, we had a ton of these from the Hope Chest, and guess what?
They were hung on the bedpost, as a rule.
Well, good
So,
morning.
if you have a moment, you could hang that one on the bedpost so I get in there.
Moosie, you didn't give her kiss.
I know. Give me my kiss now. Good morning. And you too.
She wants
good
one
morning.
too.
Yes.
That's so
this
cute.
Is 62 years ago, we had plenty of these.
It's so cute with the butterflies on it.
Isn't it cute?
Mm-hmm.
It's so, of course you would wear it differently, not with the pants, but I couldn't resist this when I saw it, and it's so nostalgic. Well, this is my new hall mirror where I can take pictures. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful? Look at the sleeves on it. And I'm having fun today, surprising Moose outside with this peignoir on. It's definitely a throwback. You could even wear it off the shoulders. Ooh, I feel 22 again. But I found this at Ross, and I don't wear these fancy peignoirs anymore, but I thought I would see his reaction. I've just started to put makeup on the way, but I haven't done my eyes yet because I want to talk to you about some mascara. And I bought this in Ross about a month or two ago. I just saw it and I thought it was so beautiful. It was the only one just sticking there on a rail with other things. And it reminded me of 60 years ago when Moosie and I were married and when I was collecting peignoirs as shower gifts and wedding gifts. And of course you get all these peignoirs, you hardly ever wear them, but I did wear a few and he loved them. Well, it's 62 years later and it's a different story now, but I am going to bring Moosie's coffee and his cereal out to him in this beautiful peignoir that I found. Now, I do have modified it a bit. I've worn some pedal pushers, that's what we used to call them in the 60s anyway, on the bottom. But I will possibly show you this whole thing outside when I serve Moosie his breakfast in my peignoir. Now look at these sleeves. Is this gorgeous or what? I don't know even whether this is a throwback. I did buy this in Ross, so it's not vintage. And it's the most beautiful thing, and I had to buy it. So I might look a little silly in it now, but it's going to be fun to bring Moosie's coffee to him outside. Well, as it turned out, Colleen happened to come down while I was just about ready to film this outside. So I had her hold the camera, which was much better than trying to set up my tripod. But do you want to know something funny? When I was explaining to Colleen all about the peignoirs years and years ago, and we all used to get these for shower gifts, and we all must have had at least 5 or 6 or more peignoirs with matching nightgowns, all very sheer and pretty, in our hope chests and our trousseaus ready for marriage. And Colleen said to me, and this is funny because Colleen is in her 40s. She said, what's a peignoir? So many of you might not know it, but I know most of you, my friends, will remember peignoirs. Do you still have any of your peignoirs left somewhere? Or do you wear a pretty peignoir anymore? You could comment and tell me about it. I did have one peignoir and one beautiful nightgown that I saved for years. And I wore the nightgown for years and years, but you know, I don't think I wore the peignoirs. Usually for a wedding present or your lingerie shower present, your mother back in the day would give you a peignoir set. It was your wedding trousseau set. And it was always a white sheer peignoir with beautiful sleeves and a matching nightgown. And that was the outfit that you would wear on your first night on your honeymoon. And we all had them in those days. What a wonderful time when you think back on it. Very romantic. As Moose said, the peignoirs didn't last on you very long, but it was a fun time. And when I saw this peignoir, and it is a beautiful one, isn't it? I mean, you don't wear it with these pants. And Colleen even said, ooh, maybe I could borrow that. So she might like to wear it. But they were beautiful. In fact, this is one of the most beautiful ones. Colleen said maybe it's not even a peignoir. They probably don't make peignoirs anymore, which I'm sure they do for the very romantic like myself. But this one, I thought, she said, you could wear as a lounging dress or something, maybe with a cute pair of shorts or white tights or something. So that's the story of the surprise. I hope you enjoyed it. Moosie always delights in these things, and at this point in our lives, it's always fun when we talk about the past, which we do quite often, and it brings us a lot of joy. And I just thought you'd enjoy my little moment of surprise for Moosie. Moosie and I are now in the house because it's way over 100, and it still is only, 10 in the morning. But Moosie says that he wants to say a little, I guess he has a peignoir story, he says. So I'm walking down to Moosie's corner. Ah, you're all settled in your cool chair. We've got the air and the fan on, so it's a lot better. What did you want to say? Let me get this, there's something coming in from the window on your face. No, that's better. So what did you want to say about peignoirs?
I was with the American Cyanamide Company, and I was on the audit team. We were in Fort Worth.
How old were you?
24, 25, 26, I don't know. I wasn't married.
What?
Just kidding. So, it was November and I needed to get a birthday present for you while we were out of town. So I went into Dallas to Neiman Marcus.
Oh, I remember that.
Expensive. But, you know, birthday present. So we went into the lingerie department and sat down, and they would bring out these beautiful peignoirs on their hangers, you know, show them to you, and no, I don't like that one. They bring out another one.
You went to the personal shopping area.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know how I got in there, but. So they brought one out, and I looked at the price. It was $24. $24. Ooh, I'd like to have that. Could you wrap it up? And she said, yes, that'll be, with tax, a total of $126. I said, what's the $24 take? She said, well, that's for the hanger.
Oh, gee. Really?
Yeah.
So I almost got a peignoir from you back then. But you know, I still
You know
remember
what I
what
did?
you did buy me.
I bought a little pin.
Yep.
That's a scorpion.
Yes, I still have
It's
it.
your birth.
Yep, I still have it. A little bit of the enamel chipped off, but I still have that. And I treasure that. I remember probably my one and only Neiman Marcus gift, or anything from Neiman Marcus. That's a cute story. Thank you, Moose. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about today was, of course, my eyes and mascara. I know that my buddy, Patty Rockstar Mom, had suggested getting a MAC mascara that's quite thin with a thin wand to be able to do your bottom eyes, and she did a beautiful job, and that might be the way to go. But I bought a bunch of mascaras a couple of months ago to do some reviews, and I did wear that L'Oreal telescopic for a long time. My daughter Colleen and granddaughter Ryan recommended it, and I believe that has a skinny wand, so without having to buy a new one, but I would, Patty, if I can't find something here, I'll buy that MAC. I am going to see if I can't find a skinny brush in all my, look at all these mascaras that I have. Now, these are not expensive ones. They're mostly, I would say, Maybelline's, and now this is one, but that's not too skinny, but it does look pretty good. And this is one of those falsy, what do they call it? It's a Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. Maybe I'll try that one. Let me see. I have one here. Here's a Colossal. This yellow one, I believe, is also a Maybelline, but this might be a thick brush too. Oh no, that's kind of skinny. You know, that might do on my bottom lashes. The idea is that I do still want to put something on these bottom lashes. I want to put more on the top, but I have used already, I started my makeup, and I did, let me see if I can find it. Oh, I do have this e.l.f. I know Patty uses it too, and I love it. I've been using this for a long time. I did put this, what do you call it, Patty? Come on. Whatever, it's got the spoolie on the end. It's a pencil, that's what it is. And I did put it down here to help. I'm not gonna get into wet lining or tight lining because I don't want a really dark look. I just kind of want a wispy look on the bottom lashes. That's all. So I've already done that, and I might try one of these. Now let's see what this one is. To put the glasses on for this. Now my hair is scrunching. I did put that scrunch, I forget the maker of it, but I did put that scrunch on my hair, that scrunch gel. And I do have wavy hair, and this is what happens right after the shower when I put the scrunch gel in. And I better get outside and let it dry because I will be doing an updo. Now this one is, oh, it's getting hard with the glasses these days. Illegal Length. And is this a Maybelline too? I don't know, but let's check the brush. Whoa, this might be the one. What do you think? Look how skinny that is, and very separated bristles. Now let's see if there's anything in here, and we'll try it right now. Let me get this out. Anything? I don't even know if there's anything on here. I think it is. Patty, this is an ingenious idea. Now I noticed that Patty also bends her brushes to a 45-degree angle, is it 45? And she seems to be able to really be able to put the mascara on well. Maybe I'll start doing that too. You know, I still have this Essence too. This was a good one. I did, when I found that double wand Vibely mascara, I thought it really was an ingenious thing, having one very thick goopy wand and the other a lighter wand to separate the thick lashes. And it seemed to work, except I'm having a terrible time with the bottom lashes. So I am kind of forging ahead here. Here's another one. This Essence is a nice skinny wand. So I think for a while, I will keep trying these. I don't even know if I have enough on yet. Did I actually manage to get mascara on today without getting any on my fingers? Now, by the way, I haven't done my nails yet. That's coming a little bit later. You know, I still haven't fed the birds and the cats too, so there's other people around that I have to think about besides me today. But so this is it. So to preserve the curls, I'm not going to comb out my hair. I'm just going to spray the hair with this nice Tresemme hairspray. This is a hard hairspray. And I'm going to scrunch some more while it stays nice and hard. And then I'm going to pin it up on top of my head to preserve the curls, no combing out. And this is just a rough updo. So isn't it amazing what that scrunch spray will do if your hair is the least bit wavy? And this way it seems to give my hair a little more body when it has curl. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, just gonna try and start pulling it up. Let some little curls hang down. Now this was more of a wave. I think it's always so amazing that the curls will stay this way. And then I'll leave it up like this until I start doing some hairdos. If I take it down and then scrunch it again, a re-scrunch, it seems to work a little better. And I think I might have shared this with you before. This is my Tresemme Extra Hold, and it will hold these curls in up on top of my head until I want to take them down and do another hairdo. I'll probably keep them in overnight like this rather than brushing them out. It's better to just spray them real tight. And I've showed you before, which I'll run and get it right now. I usually have used in the past an Aussie Scrunch spray, but since I found my Tresemme Extra Hold, I've been using this instead. But while my hair is still wet after my shower, I scrunch it first all over, and that's just with my hands while it's wet. And then I put this Aussie, it's called Headstrong Volume Gel, and I put this on my hand. It's a gel, and then I put all this through my hair as I'm scrunching with this in. This gives it volume, which I need because my hair has thinned out so much from back in the day. Well, it started, I would say maybe mid-70s. It lasted for a long time, nice and thick, but this does help it. And also, I'm a big fan of the Tresemme or any dry shampoo. So for the next couple of days after, and probably right before I do any hairdo of any kind, I will spray in my dry shampoo, and that will really blow it up. And then I can do a lot more with it, especially on my special hairdos. So that's the story with the hair and the eyes, which I think I did a pretty good job on today. What do you think, Patty? How'd I do? And I think I'm just gonna seek out I have so many of these. One day I will talk about all these different mascaras, but I think I found a thin enough brush to be able to do it that way on the bottom. So I had planned on showing you some of those Henley buttoned up leisure suits that I had found last season for fall, and I am going to show you those in the next video. The day that you see this video, which is tomorrow, will be September 1st, and it's going to be way over 100. I will put my wreath on my door as an ode to fall and maybe show you some of those outfits, but I can't decorate for a while yet until this heat wave is over. So I'm going to close now, and in my beautiful little peignoir, which I hope I get to wear again someday. Thank you so much for enjoying this video, I hope. It's just trying to do something different every once in a while and have a little fun at the same time. Thank you so much for your comments, for your love, for binging, and welcome to all the new subscribers. And until our next video, goodbye for now, and God bless us all.